Hi, my name's Jace, and in this video we'll be going over 3 basics you'll need to know for UCM Drumline. So the first one we'll be going over is sticks up and sticks down, followed by posture and then mark time. So for sticks up and sticks down here at UCM, it's very simple. We do up on 3 as well as down on 3. So what that'll look like is we either have a whistle, a tap off, some sort of pulse going, maybe a metronome, and usually we'll have 4 counts and then up on 3. So we have 100 beats per minute on the metronome. It'll be very simple. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, da, 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 downbeat. Alright, so that was up on 3. You see that again? 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, downbeat, 2, 3, 4. And the same thing goes for sticks down. So how sticks down will go is you'll play the downbeat of whatever we end up playing. So we have 8, 8, 16, bunch of different exercises. So on that last beat, 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be down on 3, as you just saw. So we have the last measure of 8, 8, 16. I'll play that. 2, 3, 4. 1 again, a 2 again, a 3 again, a 4 again, a 1, 2, 3. Very simple, up and down on 3. So we have sticks up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. This is very simple, just up and down on 3. This also translates to the other instruments as well. I was playing it as if I was doing snare, but then also with quads, cymbals, or bass. They'll all be up on 3 and down 3 in your respective grip. Alright, for posture at UCM, we need to make sure we have a nice strong posture. So in order to get this, we have to start with our bass. So at our feet, the posture that we want is we want a nice 45 degrees with the feet. This is in first position. You can find this by just taking a fist and putting it right between the arches of your feet, and that gives you a nice 45. You don't want your feet really turned out a lot or together. That won't be comfortable. It's not what we want. Just a nice comfortable 45. Another position that you might find yourself in is in second position, which is the same thing as our first position. Just bring your feet out to a nice shoulder length, and that's a nice comfortable position to stand in. Once you have this all down and you have a nice strong base, make sure that we move up to the rest of the body with our back and our hips. We want them to be nice and in line. You don't want any slouching forward or shoulders back too much. Just keep your shoulders nice and relaxed, ready to play. You want to have a nice, along with that, you want to have a nice forward projection. You're playing towards an audience, so you want to be engaged with them. From here, we have our nice comfortable shoulders, our forward presence, we're engaged. Make sure that our heads are at a nice, slightly tilted up position. You can find this position by taking your hand, making an L, and putting the thumb right at the base of your neck. And then that top of the index finger, or the pointer finger, will sit right at the bottom of your chin, and that gives you that nice slight upward tilt. We don't want any looking down. We want a nice upward projection. So once you have that, you'll have your full body, your feet at 45, your hips in center, your body, your torso nice and straight. Raise your body up. We want a nice lifted position. Relax shoulders, head slightly up, and then you're ready to play. At UCM, our mark time is very straightforward. We have our left foot on the downbeat, so beats 1 and 3, and our right foot on beats 2 and 4. So in doing this mark time, we have our nice posture that we stated before, and we have our mark time going. If you notice, when I'm doing this mark time, it's beat 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not doing any of this pony dancing. It's full foot off the ground with a nice intensity to hit the ground. Gives a nice pulse. When doing this mark time, you need to make sure that you have that intensity and pulse and aren't going, you need to make sure you're giving energy into the ground, otherwise you'll start slowing down and fall out of time. And play the ground as if the ground were another drum, the earth drum. So when doing this, you notice the foot's coming completely off the ground. You could slip a piece of paper underneath your foot when you're playing. Not any of this. Full disconnection from the ground when doing that. And you'll be able to have a nice mark time We do the mark time with our 45 degrees turnout position. Have that posture when doing this. But getting into mark time, very straightforward again. On the downbeat, you always start on beat 1 with your feet. So you'll have da, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. When coming into this at a second position, you're again still only coming in on the beat 1. So we have da, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. If you notice, to end that mark time back into second position, you just step out on 4 and finish at 1. You're always coming in on beat 1 and getting to your last position on beat 1. You never want to be early or late when setting any sets on the field, so we practice that in our mark time to always finish with that 4-1, 4-1. And that's mark time for UCM.